Good day, everyone. Limitlessoroosh here, and today we're talking about experiences, your bucket list, things that you want to do. As always, before we start, make sure to like and subscribe. Now let's talk about you, a bucket list. Everybody, read the dictionary definition of a bucket list. Yeah, so it means a list of things you want to do before you die. The experiences that you want to have. Yeah? Very good. For example, traveling to India is number one on my bucket list. For me, traveling to Japan is one of the items on my bucket list. All right. Now, before we get to you, look, about me. Read About Me section of Steph's blog. What does she say about, for example, number one, the Canary Islands in Argentina? She worked there when she was a student. Yeah? Take your time, read this, and complete the notes. Your turn.
A few moments later.
About me. Hi, I'm Steph, a traveler from Germany with a passion for travel, food, and photography. During my studies, I worked in the Canary Islands and in Argentina, and I studied for 2 semesters in the UK, United Kingdom. After I finished, I decided that I didn't want to work for the rest of my life. I was 21 and couldn't imagine sitting in an office for the next 40 years or more. So I decided to go to Australia on a working vacation visa. First, I worked for 6 months in Germany before I needed to save some money. I went to Sydney at the end of 2011. I spent Christmas on St. Kilda Beach in Melbourne. I worked in a restaurant, and then I traveled all over Australia and New Zealand. After coming back, I got a job as a project assistant in an IT company, an office job. I was happy to have a routine again. But I spent all my vacations traveling to Thailand, Istanbul, Portugal, Indonesia, Chile, Belize, and Morocco. Some months passed, but finally I realized what I wanted to do with my life, at least for now. Having experiences is very important to me, more important than working in an office all week to pay for an apartment that I hardly ever spend time in and to buy things I don't really need. She's got a point, everyone. 3 months ago, I left my job. I decided to work in different jobs, sometimes here, sometimes abroad, sometimes as a volunteer, sometimes for money. I have a lot of dreams and I want to make them come true. All right, so let's check your notes. What does she say about Australia and New Zealand? Well, she went to Australia in 2011 and she worked in a restaurant. Then she traveled all over Australia and New Zealand. An IT company, she got a job there as a project assistant. What about Istanbul, Indonesia, Chile, and Prague? Well, she went there on vacation when she worked for the IT company. Having experiences is more important than working to pay for an apartment and buying things she doesn't need. Good point. And 3 months ago, well, she left her job and decided to work in different jobs. Okay, now you have the mentality of experiences, of a bucket list. Now first, let's look at her bucket list. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so read My Dreams section. Check the 5 things you would most like to do. Yeah, you would like to do. And compare it with a partner and say why. Okay, so my dreams, at the beginning of every year, I make a bucket list. We talked about it, remember? Of 100 things I would like to do. These are some of them. You can probably do them in your country. You don't need to travel. Okay, so some of them are possible. For them, you don't need to travel. Let's see. Put a secret in a balloon and let it fly away. Go on vacation with my best friend. Take a photo every day for a year. Learn to windsurf. Ride a horse on the beach. Learn to play the guitar. Learn a new language. Read one book every week. Run through a field of flowers. Learn to dive and take underwater photos. Go for a walk in the summer rain. Go to a festival or an outdoor concert. Explore my hometown. Do karaoke. Make my best friend's dream come true. Do something that scares me. Make all the recipes in a cookbook. Get in a taxi and shout, "Follow that car." All right, very good. So, which ones do you want to do? Okay, speak with your friends and compare your experiences with your friends. And if you've done the talking, well, let's do these together. So, remember the missing verbs. Let's see. Make a list. Go on vacation. Ride a horse. Learn a language. Go for a walk. Make a dream come true. Make a recipe. Get in a taxi. Very good. Very nice. And last but not least, what do you think of Steph's lifestyle? Do you agree that experiences are more important than things? Do you want to have the same lifestyle? All right, speak it up. Your life, your choice. Time for you to test yourself. Match the phrases to make sentences from Steph's blog. Which word is missing? Okay, this is your gig, but if you're ready, we can do it together. So let's see. I decided to go to Australia. I needed to save some money. Learn to play the guitar. So 2 is missing. All right, so today we're talking about infinitives. Follow me. Ladies and gentlemen, listen.
11.6 1.
I want to travel for 6 months. She decided to go to Australia. You need to practice every day. When did you learn to play the guitar?
2.
Would you like to go to Africa? I wouldn't like to be famous.
Okay, very nice, very good. So infinitives. Many verbs are often followed by another verb in the infinitive. Okay, I like to dance. All right, I want to dance. I like dancing, I enjoy it. I like it in general. Well, look, pay attention to the meaning. So I would like to, I want to, now or in the future. Would like is also followed by the infinitive as well. Apostrophe D, would. Wouldn't, would not. Okay, so look, she decided to go. So decided, go, and between two verbs, there's the two. You need to practice every day. Now, this is a very easy grammar, actually. So just take a screenshot from this page and let's practice when you're ready. As always, I have 2 exercises for you. Okay, you can take your time, do them yourself, or do it with your friends. Learn from each other, teamwork. You can't do everything on your own, all right? Now, first, complete the sentences with the infinitive form of the verb from the list. For example, look, Sam loves Africa. He wants to climb Mount Kilimanjaro. Wants to climb. So climb is crossed out. As for B, circle the correct form. I hate flying, so I always travel by train. And my students tell me, why not to fly? I hate to fly. No. After verbs like love, like, hate, the feelings, you use ing, gerund, as they say. Okay, very good. Take your time, do it. And if you're ready, well, let's do it together. I learned to drive a car when I was 17. Number 2, our refrigerator, fridge, is broken. We need to buy a new one. Number 3, I wouldn't like to be famous. I'm happy the way I am now. Number 4, he promised to call his girlfriend when he got home. Number 5, the weather was terrible. We decided to stay at home. Number 6, the boss would like to see you in his office. Number 7, they're planning to get married. They're looking for a venue. Number 8, I hope to have time to see the sights when I'm in Seoul next week. Number 9, would you like to go on a safari? And number 10, I'm really enjoying the party. I don't want to leave. All right, next part. Would you like to have dinner with me tonight? Number 2, my grandmother learned to speak Spanish when she was 60. Number 3, I'd like to travel around Asia. Number 4, I like relaxing on the weekend. Number 5, do you want to play soccer? Number 6, he's hoping to get the results of his test next week. Number 7, most people hate going to the dentist. I told you after hate, love, these emotional verbs, you use ing. I love reading detective stories. As I said, it's cold. You need to wear a coat. And number 10, my mom doesn't mind cooking. As easy as that, you got it. Infinitive and gerund. Well done. Great. You made it so far. Now, I need you to listen and write 6 sentences. Okay, let's do it together with me.
11.7. 1,
I'm planning to buy a new car.
2,
He decided to walk home.
3,
I hope to hear from you soon.
4,
Do you want to stop now?
5,
I need to go to the supermarket.
6,
They'd like to have dinner with us.
All right, very good. You can listen multiple times and practice. So, how do you pronounce to? Can you tell me? I'm planning to. Decided to. All right? So, t. All right? I'm planning to buy a new car. He decided to walk home. All right? Short t. Very good. Listen and repeat with your headphones on.
11.8.
Would you like to go to Australia?
No, I wouldn't.
Why not?
Because I don't like snakes or insects.
Sounds like my wife talking. All right. Now, work with a partner, you and your friend. Choose 5 more things from Steph's bucket list. Not the 5 your partner checked, okay? Something else. And ask your partner questions using would you like to. For example, would you like to learn to windsurf? Yes, I would. No, I wouldn't. Because, all right, speak it up. It's your turn now. So, first of all, look at the verbs. Decide, forget, hope, learn, need, plan, promise, remember, try, want. Now, first of all, which one is irregular in the past tense? Okay, let's do it together. So it's forget. The past tense is forgot, yeah? Now complete the sentences with a verb from these in the past tense. For example, look, he wanted to know how much the salary was. So want is crossed out. Okay, take your time, do it or do it with me. One by one. It was my mom's birthday yesterday. Luckily, I remembered to buy her a present. Number 3, they looked at some destinations on the internet and finally they decided to go to Phuket. Good choice. Oh no, I forgot to lock the door. Number 5, I tried hard to open the bottle, but I couldn't. Number 6, she learned to swim when she was 8 years old. Number 7, we hoped to have good weather, but unfortunately it rained. Number 8, my neighbor promised to water my plants while I was on vacation. Number 9, we planned to have dinner outside, but sadly it was too cold. And number 10, I went to the bank because I needed to talk to the manager. All right, as easy as that. Now, we've got work to do, me and you. Follow me. It's time to speak it up. Yeah, it's totally your turn. A country you want to go, something you would like to learn to do, something you need to do tomorrow, a vacation you're planning to take soon, a famous person you hope to meet one day, a movie you want to see soon, a dangerous sport you would like to try, something you need to buy soon, a singer or a group you hope to see one day, a change you are planning to make to your lifestyle. Speak it up with your friends. Tell your partner about the things below. Ask questions. Answer. Say, what about you? For example, look, I really want to go to New Zealand. Really? Why New Zealand? Because I have a cousin there. What about you? I want to go to Cuba. All right, you know the drill. Talk about your experiences. It's time for your bucket list. Start a YouTube channel. Start your gym sessions. Go to Japan. Start a business. Learn a new language. Write your bucket list and then speak with your friends. Compare your bucket lists. All you. And that's the practice for today. You can download the slides in the description part. You can contact me if you need private classes, if you have any questions. And last but not least, make sure to like and subscribe. I'll be teaching you every day. And the show goes on. Bye-bye.